Muffin, development of muffin from mung bean flour and chia seed. I will be presenting my product since plant-based muffin made from mung bean flour and chia seeds. This product is designed to be about the product. Plant-based muffin made from mung bean flour and chia seeds, rich in protein, fiber, and omega-3 fatty acid. Omega-3, suitable for vegan and gluten-free diets. This product is designed as healthy, nutritious, and suitable for vegan, gluten-free diets. Based sa research po, rich po siya sa protein, fiber, and omega-3. So, it means po, magandang alternative po siya sa kaysa sa regular muffins lang. Product profile. Appearance, light brown, uniform, texture soft and moist, flavor, mildly sweet, nutty, aroma, pleasant, slightly beany. Yung overall, acceptable naman po siya sa panlasa ng consumer. At yung processing flow po ay next yung process ng paggawa niya. Number 1 is selection of raw materials. Number 2, mixing ng dry ingredients. 3, mixing ng wet ingredients. 4, butter preparation. 5, baking at 190 degrees Celsius in 10 to 12 minutes. Cooling for 5 minutes and packaging. Processing and product cost. Processing development. Ingredients are measured, mixed into butter, poured into molds, baked, cooled, and packaged under hygienic conditions. Cost analysis. Mung bean flour is 40 pesos. Ito po yung main ingredients and main source ng protein. Chia seeds is 25 pesos. Source po siya ng fiber and omega-3. Soya milk, 23 pesos, which is nagbibigay po siya ng moisture and flavor. Dagdag flavor na rin po siya. Sugar, 10 pesos na nagdagdag ng sweetness. Baking powder, 5 pesos as leavening agents. Vegetable oil, 10 pesos, improves texture. Vanilla extract, 10 pesos, enhances aroma. Salt, 2 pesos, enhances flavor. Packaging material, 10 pesos, plastic pouch, also the labels. Labor and utilities, 10 pesos, yung processing and equipments. Ang total estimated cost per grams is 31.25 pesos. Sa sensory result naman po is for the sensory results, yung mga attributes na pinaano po is yung appearance, texture, flavor, aroma, and general acceptability. Sa appearance, ang mean score niya po is 8.3, which is, ang interpretation naman po is highly acceptable. Sa texture naman po is 8.2, interpretation soft and moist. May iba rin po na nagsabi na medyo matigas na po siya. Kasi po, mga ilang oras na rin po kasi nakalipas bago po natikman. So, ang flavor naman po is 8.4, pleasant, slightly nutty. Aroma, 8.1, mild and appealing. Ang general acceptability naman po is 8.1, which is highly liked by panelists. So, overall, nagustuhan naman po siya ng panelists. Dito naman po tayo next sa hazard analysis. May 3 types of hazards po siya. Number 1 is biological hazard like bacteria, salmonella, E. coli. Ang control measures po nitong mga to is like cleaning residues or allergens. Ulit po. Biological hazard, yung sources niya po is contaminated raw materials, poor hygiene practices. Kumbaga, dito po is yung mga yung mga raw mats po natin na hindi po natin alam na ito na po pala ay contaminated na po. Tapos yung mga poor hygiene practices, kunwari, yung hindi po tayo naligo bago mag-process, hindi nagugas ng kamay, ganun po. Ang magiging po nito is yung maaaring magkaroon po siya ng bacterial contamination, mold growths. Sa bacterial contamination, meron po dito yung Salmonella, E. coli, maaari po siyang maaari po siyang pumasok dito sa biological hazard. Meron din po yung mold growths. Ang mga control measures po dito, proper sanitation, use of clean water, adequate baking temperature. Next po is chemical hazard. Yung sources naman po nito is yung residues from cleaning agents, poor quality ingredients. Yung risk po nito is toxic contaminations or allergens. Dito po is yung makokontrol po natin dito yung proper rinsing and quality ingredients. Parang tamang paghuhugas po ng mga equipments. Next po is physical hazard, which is yung source naman po nito yung mga foreign objects like hair, plastic, metal. Kaya po yung iba pong mga companies, gumagamit po sila yung anong tawag dun, yung pang equipment po na scan nila para makita kung meron po siyang metal. Ang risk po nito is injury or contamination, gaya po nung kunwari yung buhok. May buhok po yung pagkain. Pwede po tayong magkaroon ng ng contamination. Opo, magkakaroon na rin po ng contamination doon. Ang pwede po nating maging control measure dito po is proper inspection, use of protective equipments, sieving, and filtering. HACCP plan. For HACCP plan, this ensures food safety. Identify biological, chemical, and physical hazard, gaya po ng sinabi ko kanina ng mga hazard analysis. Next po is identify critical control point, which is yung mixing, baking, cooling, and packaging. Next po is establish critical limit. Yung baking temperature po natin kasi is 190 degrees Celsius. Tapos yung baking time po is 10 to 12 minutes lamang po. Sumunod naman po is yung monitoring procedures. Check oven temperature. Yung sa oven naman po kasi is ipipreheat naman po siya ng 10 minutes sa 190 degrees Celsius bago ko po nilalagay yung ibibake ko po. Tapos observe baking time, inspect product quality. Next is corrective actions, which is yung kumbaga rebake undercooked muffins, discard contaminated batches. Next is verification procedures. Verification procedures is product testing, equipment calibration, record keeping, production logs, temperature record, sanitation checklist. Dito naman po tayo sa GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices. Kailangan po meron tayong personal hygiene, na meron po tayong gagamit ng hairnet, gloves, also the lab coats. Bago po tayo mag-umpisa, kailangan po natin talaga maghugas ng kamay before handling. Next is sanitation, cleaning equipments regularly, maintain clean workspace. Tayo po kasi minsan nakakalimutan na rin po natin na kapag gumamit tayo, yung kalat dito, kalat doon. Equipment maintenance, regular inspection, prevent contamination. Storage conditions, store in a cool, dry place, use sealed packaging. Sa training and awareness, train staff on food safety, follow standard procedures. Next is the conclusion. The development of plant-based muffin from mung bean flour and chia seeds results in a nutritious, safe, and acceptable product. By applying proper processing techniques, HACCP principles, and GMP, the product achieves high sensory quality, safety, and market potential. To conclude, my product plant-based muffin is nutritious, safe, and acceptable. And that's all. Thank you for listening.